Are you a person, a thing, a milieu, a situation?
How are we implicated in the project that focuses on Russian futurism when we don't necessarily know so much about it, as it's not part of our consciousness?
It is for us to work through the materials and draw a connection with this theme, or to ask someone else to tell us why.
Someone knows how we are connected to Russian futurism because they know about it.
We have been thinking about technology and consumption and our means of production. We need more rice cakes.
Recently in London, there was an explosion for a few days, an explosion of desire and frustration. One thing it made me think was how, as a young person, I thought it was important not to buy this or that shoe or product, and boycotting that product would make sense. Others would identify me by something I didn't do.
Perhaps it is the idea that there is something you could change, that if you change, then other things would change. Now, as it turns out, I don't really think it worked. The bigger problem of capitalism was still intact.
Now what is interesting is how companies, for example, Converse, are running campaigns that are about giving something away. They made a recording studio in Williamsburg that people can use for free. Levi's also did it. They made a photo workshop that was totally free in a big gallery in Manhattan. What happened in London was the next step. Some were attacking stores like JD Sports and mobile phone companies to get their products for free. Things are mass-produced and abundant, and so why should it be a problem to take them, to have them? And if the companies are giving away other things for free, why does this matter?
It advanced the fictional or abstract nature of exchange of goods for money that has dominated our notion of capitalism.
But instead of bringing persons into political life or what is now the society of exchange or the market, it further excluded and criminalized those acts.
The audience. Another part of technology is how can we come to participate in a group process? How are we brought somewhere, on a plane or through knowing, being connected in a certain social milieu?
We are reading about the occupations all over the world and supporting them, wanting to be there.
Power is no longer concentrated in one point. It is the world itself, its flows, its avenues, its people, and its norms, its codes, and its technologies.
Then again, our being somewhere would mean leaving somewhere, and we're not wanting to do that. We want to be where we are. This project has both a sense of having to be somewhere to have an experience. We are where we are, and we're trying to do something. To be able to list a number of participants and places as projections of what the initiator wants to happen. This list conjures sets of possibilities, imagining what it would be like to be in that place with that person.
Out of control.
We are where we are.
We are on the list. We are not there, and it's okay.
Is it in writing the participation and evidencing that one can appear and go on appearing, like signing an online petition.
It is distribution that does not rely on being there. It is a book or page or web page that is very effective. One could say the most effective element in terms of quantity of contact. For example, our name is listed as participating before doing anything, from a purely speculative position, that we might do something if we are able.
I don't like being called a futurist because I don't really understand what it means, not because I don't agree with it. This doesn't mean that I don't want to join the discussion.